What's up, Real Talk?
Hey, what's up? What's up?
You didn't hear me earlier?
No.
Yeah, I was talking through. I was like, never mind. This it never fails. Like every time we go live. What's
All
good?
right, so
What we
what's
talking about today?
I was just about to ask you that question.
What?
Listen, listen. All I know is right now I am like focused on one thing and one thing only, and that is P. Diddy. Okay?
Lord.
To be or not to be is the question.
To be or not to be what? A petty? A pedo?
No, not just the pedo. A weird in the closet, undercover brother pedo.
I don't think he undercover anymore because they said Stevie J and Diddy was out together just right after all that happened.
Frolicking.
They was out. Yeah, they was outside getting food. You ain't got
He's
your
still
IG up.
mm-mm. He's still in the closet, girl.
He is not in
He
the
is.
closet. He is out the closet. Everything is out of the closet.
He is still in the closet. Just because people air out your dirty laundry, don't mean that you are no longer in the closet. That's not how that works.
Hmm.
That's not how that work. So yeah, it's been real. I told you. I think we mentioned the last time that he tried to evade authorities, is what some people were saying. Um, and had a plane heading to the islands. People are suspecting that it's the same islands that Russell Simmons is at. But it was all a decoy because he was still in the States. Um, he was still in the States, pacing back and forth, trying to figure out his next move. What you think?
Mm-hmm. Um, I'm looking up some P Diddy stuff right now.
Uh,
I see something on Instagram where it says Machine Gun Kelly says that Diddy gave him something called Snoop Doggy Dog Dog.
oh Lord.
He insinuating that Diddy gave him some type of
There also been kind of like revelations, if you will, through interviews that Usher has given. And if you don't know, Usher was with P. Diddy, and he was like, I guess, supposed to be a part of this thing called the Flavor Camp when he was 14 years old, honey. And
and
um
Justin Bieber.
and he actually is the one who brought Justin Bieber into that mess. So the more Usher talks about it, the more, I don't know, like, how you reflect on things that occurred to you in the past, and every time you reflect on it, you have a different perspective of what happened.
Hmm.
So it
You
seems
be
like
getting
he
down to the truth. You be like, oh my god, how can I have been so stupid? I do that all
right.
the time.
How
Like, yo,
could I?
how could I not have
Right,
seen that? Like,
right.
yo,
Um, and so the more people ask him about it, the more interviews he does as an adult, um, the less he seems, you know, in agreeance to what happened to him. So,
hmm.
and
I don't know.
a few years back, he was on Howard Stern, and Howard Stern asked him, "Will he send his son?" He said his exact
He
words
said,
were,
hell
"Hell,
no.
yep, yep." So that tell you something right there.
So Machine Gun Kelly says that whatever Diddy gave him had him running around booty butt naked.
Mm-hmm.
and they, everybody's saying that he be slipping mofos stuff. They don't remember stuff. Next thing you know, he has a recording of stuff,
Mm.
and then next thing you know, people got to do what he says, or else this will come out. And usually, his
Oh yeah.
recordings are of people doing things with the same actual manner.
Mm-mm-mm. Child, it's just the more and more bigger celebrities are coming out with their own stories. Do you think this is a wrap for him, or you think he's just gonna be kind of like he's no longer the head of the industry or face of the industry as far as some
No,
people
I
are
don't know because
concerned?
the Star Report he had he went live stating that Diddy was an informant for that little island they used to go to, Star Island.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know.
You talking about the Epstein Island?
I guess so.
Oh God, there's a lot of them people like Epstein. The other one came out with what's the Nickelodeon
I
guy
didn't watch
name?
that live, so I wasn't sure what the title meant. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So was he
Mm.
really literally meaning that? Like he was an investigator for or undercover or whatever informant for whoever on that island? I don't know.
But the word on the street is that Clyde Davis is his sugar daddy. So
Hmm. Jaguar
so it's
been
very
saying that.
who?
Jaguar right.
Oh yeah,
She been saying that.
a lot of people been
And
saying that.
Wendy. Hmm.
See, look, and I'm typing in Star Island right now, girl. This is where all the PPs go. The balling PPs.
He said the PPs. What's that final name? The PPs.
Somebody need to chop their PPs off. Oop, did I
The
say that
P-
out loud?
the PPs.
But yeah, girl. So that's what I'm obsessed right now. I'm obsessed with this old what's her name? What's that girl name? Um Carisha, Young
Hmm.
Miami. I'm still waiting for her to even come out. Apparently,
To come out and
yeah,
say what? She already put her foot in her mouth.
something. Come on and say something. So
She already
apparently
did. She told that it
he,
be going
he,
down when she
he
told his ex,
I
well,
remember
not
that
his
part.
ex, the girl
That,
Gina.
but that's what I'm about to tell you. So it has come out that she was on his payroll, get paid for you know what,
Right. We
and
already we all knew that.
so she was I guess his high class hoe.
Hmm. Cause she said it. She came out her mouth and said she gets an allowance every month
Right. And so
to
now
mess
she's
with him. So
backtracking.
come on now.
She's saying that is not true. She don't get no allowance.
Oh, she full of
Her
it.
her latest tweet says she don't get no. She was
It went
commenting.
from 500,000 a month to 200,000.
Now she is redacting her statement about getting an allowance. I'm just saying. Now, how
The
you
city
gonna
girl,
brag
she
about
was getting that money, and that was the most money she ever got in her damn life. She hit
okay?
the jackpot. You know what I'm saying? Because all that rapping she did, she wasn't getting no money like that.
And so I was watching this clip, right? It was I want to say it was Love and Hip Hop. One of the seasons of Love and Hip Hop when who was it? It was Love and Hip Hop when Rashida was arguing with I guess some artist who used to be signed to P. Diddy. Hey, hey, yeah, what's up? What's up, girl?
Hola.
Ocean Yummy, me and Nosy ain't do nothing but gossiping, child.
And that's
So
a fact.
okay. So oh y'all made me lose my train of thought. So
We talking about P Diddy.
and his expensive
Horse.
ex-worker. Okay. But anyway, so the female was saying from
Oh
on
yeah,
Love and
she
Hip
was getting
Hop.
top dollar with her slow ass.
No, not Rashida, the other chick, the chick she was arguing with. If I can remember her name, I'm about to look it up. But she was signed to P Diddy for a minute, and whatever happened. Nobody knows, and it's weird because back in the day we didn't know any of this stuff that went on. Or it was kind of like rumor, but you didn't. There were
Right,
no
right.
receipts.
It wasn't no definitive answers.
Okay, so
We
she
thought it
said
was
it
rumors, but it was all true.
was all true, child. So she said they was in the middle of the argument, and Rashida was trying to clown the female for not blowing up. And she said, I didn't, she said, you didn't blow up with Diddy. She said, yeah, I didn't blow up because I didn't want to sell my soul. And I remember that clip, but it kind of glossed over everybody. You get what I'm saying?
Mm,
But now we know what didn't want to sell my soul actually means. We now know what that means when people say that.
yeah.
They don't want to be somebody's boy toy or high class attitude.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, what's her name? Something Red, the writer who was at one point was coming at Beyonce. I think Beyonce paid her off to shut up, y'all. What's her name? Oh my gosh. Hold on. Because I want to make sure I get her name right. Writer. Um out. Okay. So her name is Tiffany Red. And Tiffany Red, just a month ago, was exposing Beyonce for not writing her songs, not giving credit to writers, um, for for creating the songs that she sang, for using people on vocals, not crediting anybody,
Mm-hmm.
not paying them what they were owed to be paid. It's just a mess. She's a terrible boss, right? In terms of like creative, that whole music industry creative stuff. And she was coming at her hard. And then she said she had a meeting with Beyonce the next day. She did a live talking about how she had this meeting with Beyonce. After the meeting, she has not said one single word about how the meeting went, nor if any resolution had occurred, had been created from the meeting.
Mm.
Yeah, girl. Instead, she said she wants to sue P Diddy. So I think they put a gag on her, or they gave her a lump sum to shut up.
So she got her money.
I'm assuming so because she didn't mention anything else about it. She has not mentioned anything else about it in a month.
Mm,
After having her meeting with Beyonce.
mm.
So I'm gonna show y'all card. I'm gonna show you what she looked like. For those who don't know. Yes, yes. Oops.
They trying
Okay.
to get some free movie tickets out, y'all. I'm trying to get these shits.
So this is her. Can you see it?
Hold on. Trying to go down. Go down. Down.
I guess she used to be thinner when she was younger.
I need a bigger picture because all I see is tiny.
It's who?
All I see is tiny Beyonce.
Okay, you don't see this woman right here?
Where? The one with the red hair?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So yeah. So that's her. And so she was like, going on this rant at one point, crying. She said she was friends with Cassie, and we all know Cassie to be one of P Diddy's I don't even want to call them girlfriends. His
No, she was the jump off.
right, and the one of his enslaved
Hmm.
women, and she said she was best friends with her, so she witnessed everything that occurred, like the aftermath of everything that happened, and then she said that the reason her music and her songs made it to some of the biggest artists in the industry is because she had to lay on her back for those songs to get to where they were, to get to people. And she said she was tired, and that's why she left the industry, because she was tired of laying on her back to get a hit. Whoo.
That's
Mm.
crazy.
Yep. So yeah, that's all, that's what I've been doing. And when I'm not doing it, y'all already know I'm trying to grow this business. So so check out my book, 15 Steps to Find a Love, A Woman's Journey. It's to keep you from child ending up like some of these females. Hell, I've had my share of horror stories in my life. But to kind of regain, if you want to call it that, regain self-worth and kind of get up out of these situations that it seems that men of power love to put you in, honey. Do we got anything else, Mamacita? No, I know Nosy ain't leave me.
No, I'm here.
Oh, I said, do we have anything else, Mamacita?
I was the only thing you had on your mind was Diddy, low ass.
Yep, that's it. That's it. Get him. Get him. He need to go. Okay, y'all. Okay, so Nosy, tell me what you think about this. Okay, you listening?
I'm listening. I'm here.
One of the, what is his name? He was all over the internet, all over um daytime television. Corey something, one of the Corys, both of the Corys actually, but one in particular was just everywhere, trying to tell his truth about the industry. But he said, and I remember this from a few years ago, a couple years ago, that he said Michael Jackson was not one of the PDPDs.
Yeah, I know. A lot of people said that.
What are your thoughts about that? Because I love me some Michael Jackson, and then I
Me
felt
too.
like
And
I had to.
I would hate to think that, but that's what rumors would do. That's what destroying somebody, and they definitely destroyed him. You know
They
what I'm
said
saying? Like
Macaulay Culkin
that
said
was
the
real
same
hurtful.
thing.
The things that they did to him.
It's hard. It's
Because I
so.
believe he was just loving and just childlike. You know what I'm saying? And when you work that hard,
I think he was inappropriate. It's a clip. There's a video of his interview with who did he do that interview with? Was it what's that black guy name? Les I forget his name. But he did an interview with a well-known news anchor, and he asked him, like, what's the deal, like, to the child, like, does he sleep in your bed, what is going on? And the boy said, in the interview, child, in the interview, he said, yes, I sleep in his bed. He told me that if I love him, I have to sleep in the bed with him. If I love him, then that's what I will do. Then that's what I should do. And Michael Jackson in this interview
but they
was like,
also said that that boy was lying.
if he was lying, Michael
He was
Jackson would have been like,
called.
yo, bro, you lying.
But Michael Jackson said motherfuckers was lying.
No, what Michael Jackson said was, out of his own mouth, he said, yes, that's what I believe. If I'm just, all I'm saying is, if you love me, that's what people who love each other do.
I
That's
don't
what he
believe
said
he
out
did
his own
anything
damn mouth.
of
Huh?
harm. I don't think he, because when you don't think like a pedophile, you ain't thinking about looking at no kids.
You ain't thinking about
And but
sleeping in the bed with them neither.
what I'm saying is, because when I was growing up, your uncles, you know what I'm saying. If you consider the whatever these kids were, because they was seeing him more than once. Like he considered them like family. He knew them by name, and I just think he was just acting like a kid. Like we having a slumber party. Let's just play games and you know what I'm saying.
Mm.
We're gonna
Well,
we're gonna eat junk food. We're gonna go to sleep. We're gonna get back up. We're gonna do the same shit.
well, as the
But when
tables
you thinking
turn,
when you thinking about a pedophile doing some shit like that mm-mm.
I don't know. I think I'm not gonna say anybody, but it's more geared towards men because they don't have that maternal instinct like that some women have, most women have. There are some sick women out here, y'all. So,
Yeah, that are pedos.
yep. Who'll go to college, I mean, go to a high school or middle school, teach the class, and then fall in love with one of the students in like sixth grade, third grade. How do you do that? How do you
Yeah, and
do
that's
that?
going on more and more.
And I hate to say it. Listen, for all, I don't know what your audience is, but I'm gonna call some of y'all out. If you are a WW, if you're a WW, this applies to you. Leave them little boys alone.
Mm. They'll
AKA
go to
white
jail, come back
women,
out. They'll have their baby, go to
AKA
jail,
white
come back out, and
women.
then go marry their asses.
Right. And I might be calling out white women because y'all have access to children in schools, but black women too.
Hmm.
What's it, who was it that said that they what is that hot mess ass man name, where he said for his son's 10th or 11th birthday,
Oh, Boosie.
yeah,
Hmm.
he had an auntie do some
Hmm. It wasn't an auntie. It was a hoe.
old enough to be the little boy's auntie. That's what you call an
Hmm.
auntie. So you know what I'm saying? It's just disgusting. It's disgusting out here. It's disgusting out here. Y'all need to shape up. I'm just saying, because y'all putting a lot of people in. When y'all think, when people think selfishly, when you start really like only catering to the deviant thoughts in your mind, such as money, that is when you start thinking of ways to get money to the point where you literally don't care who you affect and how you hurt them, it becomes a deviancy.
Hmm.
So you know what I'm saying? I'm
That's
just
gonna be
saying,
hard because we got sexy red out here.
right.
Sukihana. I'm selling coochie.
But I mean, why do you think they even these types of females? Listen to what I'm about to say to you, okay? There is a demand for that type of personality. All of these women, they didn't just they're not good at what they at rapping, so that's how they got famous. No, most of them, their songs are horrible. Their lyrics are horrible. They probably don't even write their own music.
Sukihana writes her own music and she could do better. And she's
And
trying to do better. She's trying to get up out of it.
mm, she ain't trying hard enough, child.
Because that
Um,
money's long.
Right. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Money is a deviant. Money can be
Hmm.
a deviant. But we all know Cardi B wasn't making her own right, wasn't writing her own stuff. And the point
Right.
I'm trying to make is there is an agenda.
Hmm.
And every time a female who tries to, be the next hottest hoochie coochie girl, I know I sound old saying that, child. But every time, trust and believe, you're aiding in the destruction of another 10, 15, 20,000 young girls.
Hmm.
Now somebody got to pick the pieces up for them.
Well, we're sad. Um, it's just sad. The future's sad. That's all I'm gonna say. It's a handful of smart ones out there who know better. There's just too few of them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And every time you hear a good artist come out and do some great shit, they suffocate them.
Hmm. They stay stagnant.
Yup.
They can
Yup.
only go but so far.
Like this one chick, her name is Inaiko, something like that.
Hmm.
Oh my god,
That's
her
the one who
voice.
had the baby by Sean, right?
No, she don't have no children.
Oh.
She don't have no children. She's like she sings about like being an alien and shit. Um, and when I tell you her shit is popping, like she has a voice where she should be much more successful than she is. Much more largely recognized. Like she has
Oh,
one of the
Nico.
huh?
How you spell her name?
Um, let me sure. It is Iniko. Iniko. I'm telling you, when you see her on her Instagram, it's in.iko popping. Pop right now. She got 2 million followers. Um, I watched her blow up on Instagram because I loved her voice, like hearing it. But for some reason, her voice should be on movies, everywhere, everywhere on the radio, everywhere. And she write her own stuff. Can't go back. They had us chained, they got our backs. And the song she blew up from was let me see. The song she blew up from, and you heard this one. I know you heard this before. Mm, it was called oh she okay. You on her page? Let me see.
I'm on her.
Can you scroll all the way down like to some of her early stuff? Let me see. This might be one right here. Yeah, I don't know why she went to like I don't know that. Where is it? She blew up on this song. If I could find it, I don't know. Y'all just check out her channel, her Instagram. It's on there. It's all the way at the bottom. It's sounding like her whole like swag is changed. I knew just what I would do when I heard your song. You filled my heart with your kiss.
Yeah, she got a lot on this damn page.
It's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't been here in a while. It's a lot. All right. So when I was last on the page, it was a let me see. Something uphill battle. Oh, there we go. So when I was on here, she was child, she had just did a little video. Not I'm not gonna say little. She had just did a video. Her first video or whatever. I don't know what this is. Listen, but she had got signed. Oh, that's what I'm gonna say. So she had got signed, right? And ever since she got signed, her music has changed.
Mm.
Why do you think that happens so often?
But she signed into it. Now they gotta make her what's gonna sell.
Mm. It reminds me of.
But nowadays you ain't gotta sign with nobody. If you gonna blow, you could blow.
But I
But
wonder
NBA
if.
YoungBoy blew up and then he signed to somebody. Like, why would you do that?
But that's what I'm saying. I wonder if there are just barriers if you don't sign with a record company. Like, so for instance, if you got to travel internationally, if you want to get like bigger deals, I'm thinking that sometimes, like for publishing, as a, what book publishing, so there are certain navigations that I can't do as a self-published author in certain spaces I can't go into because they want people who would be, I don't know, like your publication or whatever, like they want people to represent you.
No, they forcing it. That's what it is. They forcing to keep those people in in business. Because other than that, you don't need them.
So they
There's
become
plenty of
gatekeepers.
people out here who's independent and they've been doing it. You just gotta stick to your guns. Like,
No, listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. Okay.
I hear what you're saying.
And there are certain spaces, like getting on a Time magazine, or getting some major publication award or whatever, that you have, in order to get into those spaces, you have to have a publisher. You have to be with a publishing company in order to reach the level to get the recognition.
Oh, really? I don't think so. There's too many independent people out here who have done it.
Tell me, name me one.
Like I was saying, NBA YoungBoy. He ain't need nobody.
Um,
He was already there.
but listen to what I'm saying. There is a certain. It seems to be a cap.
Queen
There,
Naja.
there
It's just
seems to
the
be
music that dies out. Music
no,
come and go.
no. There seems to be a cap where they exclude you, or maybe you just can't get, like, it's just too much to do on your own, and so you start building a team. And I think the industry might be the same way. The music industry might be the same way. You
Yeah, no
build
matter
that,
what you do, you gotta have a team.
right.
Because you can't
And
do everything on
so,
your own.
exactly, and you can't manage that team on your own. So I think that's where producers and publicists and stuff like that start coming in, and then kind of like having this big organization behind you
Hmm.
to move things forward and consistently.
It's like Candy,
Yes.
but she got her own little, you know what I'm saying? She hired people to do shit for her because it just makes it easier for you because you can't do everything, right? And you got all these projects going on. It just makes it easier to designate people to do certain shit.
Let me see who Beyonce signed to.
Don't they have their own shit going on? Because her father was managing her, then it was Jay-Z. Isn't she under Rockefeller?
It's, I don't know. Maybe the last one was Sony. Say Sony now. Parkwood, Columbia Music World.
That's her. Her Ivy Parks collection.
But that's what I'm saying. You see, she still has a label. She's still under a label, even though it's her label. She still has a label, and I'm thinking that as an independent artist, you have to be under a label in order for your growth to be a significant one. And Beyonce, because she is big enough, she can create her own label. I
Right.
don't know.
She ain't have to create her own label though. She could have just kept going on independent. You create your own label so you can have people underneath you. You want to bring people in. You want to do the same things that you're doing for yourself for them, but you want to make money off of it. That's when you could charge him an arm and a leg. That's what Diddy do, right? That's why everybody leave out broke, and he continues to make money off of their asses. That's like Mary J. Blige. They said she ain't making no money. She just a slave. And Diddy her manager.
Okay, so I googled
And
it.
before that, her husband was her manager, right?
Who?
Mary J. Blige.
Oh, I don't know.
And now she takes care of her husband's children, and her husband's
Oh,
parents.
oh, you mean her ex-husband? You talking about the one who sued
hmm
her? Oh,
That was her manager.
mm,
And now Diddy's her manager.
mm.
So now Diddy robbing her blind.
You know what I think about when during all of this mess is while all of this is going on, the artists who are signed to Diddy's label, is this an opportunity for them to kind of get out of their contract? Could this help them get out of their contract?
Mm-mm. Remember, he was already trying to sell them what was left over, the residuals or whatever they get a month, and they were saying that it wasn't worth signing an NDA, or whatever you call it, because it wasn't worth money anymore. Like he getting pennies every month off of the shit now compared to what he was getting back then. So that's why he was willing to give everybody stuff, but they can't make no money off those stories. They can't, and that's why a lot of them refused. They was like, "No, thank you.
All
I'd
right, so I
rather
just
write a book
did
and tell it all, not
right.
make
I
no
just
money."
did a quick Google search. It says yes, it's possible to be a major artist with no label, but it's challenging. We've seen article. It says we've seen X becoming the biggest independent artist, huge enough to give record labels a run for their money. Truly independent artists have a lot more to worry about than just their music.
hmm You there, real talk?
Can you?
Oh, you
Can you
went
hear
out for a
me?
second.
Oh, I did.
I can hear you now. hmm
What? Uh
hmm
oh. My connection is telling me to ramp it up.
Yeah.
I was in the middle of talking. Did y'all hear me? Y'all ain't hear me?
No.
Um,
Once you said that record label shit, now was it went out, and I'm like, hello.
she said, "Okay, so yeah, that's what's going on. That's all we got for y'all. Um, it's so much going on right now. It's so much going on. Who cares, right? Who cares?
Are you gonna go see the eclipse on the 8th?
Nope.
Mm.
Why would I go? Why would I go stare into the sun and the moon? Or is it a planet? Is it behind the moon, behind the planet, some planet
The
blocking the
sun,
sun?
the
I
sun's
ain't.
gonna go in front of the moon. A total eclipse.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no. I am not going to be present for that foolery. Okay, that just reminds me of how y'all. You know what? I ain't even gonna say nothing for all you Christians out there.
The moon makes reactions happen. I just feel like people just gonna be off the hook.
Oh God. So
Days
wait, come on.
coming towards the eclipse and during the eclipse, and then after, like, I'm gonna stay my ass in the house and look out my window with binoculars.
Child, do I need to get a weapon or something?
I don't know. I just feel like, because I don't know,
Mm.
like during a full moon, like people just act crazy.
But this is worse than a full moon. It's
I
gonna
know.
be almost pitch black. Everybody who runs on everything that runs on solar might be down for like a few seconds. That's a lot of time.
But it runs on solar, so they should still be able to keep moving.
If the sun ain't shining, I don't know. I don't know how
Sun
solar
ain't
works.
shining. You should have enough power to keep it moving until the sun come back out. It's only gonna be a couple of minutes.
I don't know how solar works.
Yeah, the
Okay.
solar it's sucking in the energy so you can keep going on through the night. So while the sunlight goes out for a little while, you could keep it. Things will still be up and running. Mm-hmm. It should have sucked up enough power during those hours to keep y'all going for 4 minutes. Some spots 4 minutes, some spots 2 minutes, and some spots a minute and 30 seconds.
Y'all. Shout out. So, never mind. I'll tell you when we get off, because it ain't about gossip.
All right, y'all, we about to get out of here. So, we were just trying to figure out what the fuck was going on out here.
Nothing.